Only on your World of Champions. Brought to you by FNB. How can we help you?
It's the last home game for the Springboks in what has been an incredible home season. They lost one test match to Australia, Ellis Park, but we don't speak about that. But we're here, Hollywoodbets, Kings Park, Zenande. How you feeling?
I'm excited, Kooks. Listen, it's my first time at Kings Park. It is beautiful already. This atmosphere, I'm looking at the two stadiums together. The background, it's just, mwah, it's absolutely amazing. The fans have started coming in numbers, green and gold everywhere. I think this is just the atmosphere to look forward to on a Park game day.
I love you mentioned both sides. Most of the people on this side, we've got the beautiful Hollywoodbets, Kings Park on this side. But I was so excited that my lunch just did not. It's like excited I was. My chops was on me. I'm happy.
Were you fighting with the food?
I was getting in the zone. I thought it was Argentina.
Okay.
But Zenande,
Getting in it.
We got fans here. We got a vibe here.
Yep.
We're gonna take you around here, the fan park. We're in the B field here at Hollywoodbets, Kings Park. There's a good crew. Zenande, I found my first family. Hello guys. So I'm so sorry to bother you. I mean, my question is there's a sign in that. What are the signs, sir?
There we go. That's my daughter. She's got the signs up there.
Can you walk me through the signs? What does it say?
It says Fatum Fluffy
Okay. Well, why the Fatum Fluffy?
because it's a thing that we say as a family. So when like someone's running the ball, then we go Fatum Fluffy.
And then now,
My dad says.
and the other one, because there's two signs here, and I love how prepared you guys are.
We're very prepared.
What does this one say?
It says, our books are bigger than yours.
I'm loving it. But listen, how you feeling? It's the last home game. The Boks last time they were in Durban, they lost. So you feel like they owed Durban a big performance today.
Yeah, I think they did. I mean, although they gave us a good game last year, we're winning this year.
You're winning.
Yeah, definitely.
And the Rugby Championship is coming back home.
Yes, definitely.
I love it. And you go find Zenande. Where is Zenande? If I go to, as she's going, we're going to go find Zenande and see where she is because it's such a good vibe. The Durbanites are excited. I mean, the Boks are desperate. The fans are desperate for a win. Look at the face paint on you. Ma'am, how are you? How are you? Come here. Don't run away. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Listen, the face paint's on. You focused. How are you doing? Let me know. How are you feeling with the Boks?
Brilliant.
We're winning
We're
today.
going to take it.
By how many points do you think?
15.
15. I'm going to hold you there. I'm going to find you. Where's Zenande?
Kooks, I'm right here. I'm in the mix of things with some green and gold fans. Guys, is this your first Springbok game in Durban?
No, it's not.
My first Springbok game in Durban.
You're just like me. What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to the Boks taking it home, to be honest with you.
Honestly, we have to take it home. It's our last home game, obviously. But you've been here before.
Many times before.
What's the atmosphere like? I mean, pre-game, getting into the stadium.
Better than Cape Town, better than Joburg. This is the best atmosphere you can get.
Better than Cape Town, better than
How
Durban.
to have a game.
Well, I've heard a lot about that. You know, how's the vibe like on the stands? What are you guys going to be doing during the game?
We're going to be celebrating accordingly, having drinks, and cheering our team on.
Right. You heard it from them. They are looking forward to being on the stand and cheering the team on. Guys, thank you so much. Enjoy the game. It's going to be a good one. Listen, I'm going to try and find Kooks. Oh, standing by.
Listen, we love an old school jersey like one from back in the day. Talk me through this fantastic jersey, but this is vintage.
I wouldn't say vintage, but I must say I do collect rugby jerseys. This is something that I acquired from an old friend of mine. There's not much to say about it, but you know he's been collecting rugby jerseys for the past 30 years, and then he gave it to me. So shout out to him. Yeah, go for it.
So tell me about this rugby jersey collection. How many jerseys do you have? Which ones are you specifically looking for now?
So I've got 72 rugby jerseys. Yeah, and I'm a young guy. I don't have much money, and it's got all sorts of rugby jerseys. So my girlfriend Ashley, I'm really sorry. That's the reason why we haven't been going on many dates at the moment. But yeah, 72 rugby jerseys. I've been focusing on local rugby specifically. I've got 11 vintage South African rugby jerseys. I'm trying to get the full 30-year sort of pack. I've got all of the club rugby jerseys from the 1990s up until now, and trying to get the Six Nations, and then I think, try to find your ad hoc ones, but that's what I'm doing at the moment.
And lastly, the Boks, win the Rugby Championship. It will be the first Springbok side to ever retain the Tri-Nations or Rugby Championship. I mean, so this year's jersey will become one to collect.
Absolutely. I love this country, I adore this country. It's something that I'll always collect, South African rugby jersey, and hopefully the boys can do it. I know it's a little bit tough, but we can do it, and our backup boys.
Enjoy the game. I'll hope next time I see you, not on cricket field, but you getting me another jersey. It's good to see you. Where's Zenande?
Listen, I'm finding myself in a table of family, friends, ready to support the Boks. Guys, are you from Durban? Listen, this is a vibe that I absolutely am looking forward to on Bok Day. How excited are you to watch the Springboks play here in Durban?
Man, we've been looking forward to it all week. All week. If I had to hear the boys talk about it one more time, hey man, we're waiting for it, eh?
You've been excited. Who are you looking forward to seeing on the field today?
100% Ches and Kobe.
Why?
I can't wait to see his try. He's going to step everyone and make them eat the grass.
Oh my gosh, can we see a step? Let's stop like Ches and Kobe. Okay. Let's see. Ooh! Oh! Wow! That is fantastic. I mean, also we have Ethan Hooker, who is playing for the Springboks, playing at home. How excited are you guys to seeing him shine?
Well, his last game here at China, he was fantastic, his last game, so I'm very excited to see him today, eh? Very, very excited.
Go, Ethan! Yeah!
I've got fans, Dean. They're running away from me. I've got fans right here. I've got donut right here. Are you psyched up, eh? Are you psyched
Go,
up?
Bokke!
Talk me through your plan here. Talk me through your donut strategy, like this, as if you're the Springbok coach. How are you gonna attack these donuts?
So we're looking at this side over here. We've got our flanks,
Okay.
got our wings, and over here we've got our back line. We're just missing the main character.
So have you gone 6-2 split? Have you gone a 5-3 split with the donuts?
At the moment we're looking at a 3-3-4. We're more of a soccer strategy, but we got the energy.
Listen, talk about the game today. Not too many changes. The same back line that sort of kind of play, but I mean, Zenande comes back,
Yeah.
and you've got Williams at the back. How are you feeling about this back line? Because last week, 2 weeks ago against New Zealand, made a massive splash. What do you think we're going to see today?
We're in Durban. The weather's beautiful. The people are beautiful. Your co-host is beautiful. Yourself, you're handsome. Everything is amazing. The universe has aligned.
And what's the only thing missing?
The spirit from the rest of the fans. Yeah! Go Bokke!
The spirit of the rest of the fans, I love it. There's Zenande over there.
I'm right here, Kooks. Listen, man, are you from Durban?
I'm from Richards Bay.
Richards Bay, okay. Excited to watch the Boks today?
I'm very, very, very excited.
Are you a big Bok fan?
I'm a very big Bok fan, all the way from Richards Bay, and I'm here for today.
We are so excited, of course. The Springboks have been doing really, really well as of late. Obviously, lost a few games, but you do know that the Rugby Championship is still up for grabs for any of the 4 teams. How important is this win going to be for the Springboks today?
Now, this game is definitely going to be important. New Zealand beat Australia earlier, so we are going to need the bonus point for next week, and we're going to have to beat Argentina next week again. I'm so positive that Australia is going to beat New Zealand next week. So yeah, if the Bokke can win this one and next one, then we're up for it. We're going to take the Rugby Championship.
Listen, we want them to win, but who are you here with today?
I'm here with some of my friends. Also, yeah, I'm here. Hello,
Are these your friends?
Yeah, actually, they're students in our school, and yeah, I'm glad to be here with them.
Excited for the Boks?
Yep.
Okay.
Very excited.
Very excited.
Yes.
Okay, let's say go Bok. 1, 2, 3. Go Bok! Where's Kooks?
I've got rugby fundies here. That's what they say specifically, rugby fundies. Guys, before we get into the game today, we're doing the Dream Team rugby show. Have you guys seen the Springbok Dream Team show at the moment? We're trying to pick the greatest Springbok players in each position. And we're doing scum-offs. And the 5 nominees, it's Ron Pinard, Faf, you've got Fourie Dupree, US van der Westhuizen, and then also we've got Enrico January. Who's your scum-off against that side? Who makes that side for you?
Gary Trashman. I'm sorry to say, I love the guy. He had fantastic 8th man, and he did a lot for the game. And he did a lot for Sharks, and he did a lot for the Springboks. That's my hero.
I would go for Farida Priya. The way he read the game, his kicks, the running of the game, he read the game perfectly. Yeah, hands down, Farida Priya.
Who have you got in the dream team?
It's got to be Joost van der Westhuizen. It's got to be. He scored the most tries. He did everything around the base of the scrum. He was brilliant. And he was also very good on defence. So, I mean, come on, there's only one scrum off. It's Joost van der Westhuizen.
This scrum off debate is massive because it's split all over. But talking about today, you know, Springboks, if they get a bonus point today, we're sort of in pound seat to win the rugby championship. The All Blacks did us a favour this morning. Do you think we can get the bonus point?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So the way we're playing now, we've got youngsters, fast, quick, energetic, they bring the points. They put the points on the board. That's it.
And also the biggest thing is we saw the performance against New Zealand. But we've also seen the performance against the Wallabies at Ellis Park. Which Springbok side do you think we'll see today?
Whoa. Hopefully the best side at the moment. You know, we're on form. I don't like to look back at bad performances. I feel the boys are going to do it. We're going to get the 5 points.
And lastly, what's your fear level of Argentina? You know, they are very inconsistent, but how are you feeling about them?
They're good, and they'll be playing good wide rugby. They're playing good in the back line. They've got an energetic back line. They're very good, and it's going to be a hard game.
Hey guys, these are the fundis here, but Zenande, she can go and I'm going to learn more about the game from these guys.
Listen, guys, what I love about the Springboks is literally the diversity, the youngs, the kids, the olds. Listen, I have to interview you guys. You seem like you have been following the Springboks for quite a long time to be here today. What does it mean to you guys?
It means everything to us. We absolutely love our country. We love the books. We love the people who are here.
And we love being in Durban, having them here.
Yeah. And I was at Eden Park a month ago, and this is much better. The Pierce is wonderful.
I love to hear that. I mean, that's exciting in Eden Park. I mean, the Springboks lost in that game.
Didn't matter.
How important is it for them to win today?
Oh, they have to. They have to, and they are going to. They're not going to let us
scream
We're
until
going
they
to
do.
Us old ducks are going to scream our lungs out. Watch us.
This is going to be so much fun. I just want to know though, is this your first time in the stadium?
No. We are diehards. We are always here.
Okay, you've been to Joburg, Cape Town.
We've visited all.
Which one is the best one?
Yeah.
Okay. Why though?
Look at this. There's these beautiful fields, and you can mix and match, and it's amazing.
It is absolutely amazing. Listen, it is my first time here, so I'm really excited to experience the atmosphere. It's been good so far, and I just want to know, who made you fall in love with the Springboks so much?
I think it's just, do you know what? Even South Africans, it's in our roots. School days, shouting for those boys. Yeah, no, absolutely. We're rugby fans.
It's so amazing. Thank you so much, ladies. Enjoy the atmosphere.
I'm still on the search for more fans. I'm still trying to find more signs. Doops, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling very good. Thank you, Kooks.
I see you got the kids out. You made the signs. Did you make them yourself?
No, he did it himself. Harry, why don't you show your sign to everyone?
Harry, show us your sign.
The right way around.
Harry, what's the sign? Is that your score prediction?
Yes.
And?
What's the score?
What's the score?
40-15.
40-15. I'm here for that. But listen, the Boks here said on Friday that they lost last year against Ireland here, the drop goal. Feels like it owes Durban a performance.
They definitely do.
You're from here. Like, is the stadium cursed?
Hopefully not. I think it's going to be a good one for us. I think, as the Lati says, 40-15. I don't know if it'll be that big. I think let's just get the win and then take it to Twickenham and get a bonus point there.
Listen, I mean, the Oaks and KZN, you always get a bit of schlep saying, like, you know, the Boks can lose a few times they come to Durban. But, I mean, the crowd and the people here, you always love your rugby.
100% Kooks. And also, this is the place where we have a good jaw. I mean, as you'll see, a lot of people having a beer here. It's definitely not cursed. I think we need to bring the All Blacks here next year so we can win the series.
I'm here. They won the All Blacks here. Durban is throwing a challenge. They won today. They won the All Blacks here. But this is where Zenande is. This is where the All Blacks are.
Listen, I am here, Kooks. Gentlemen, can I please join you on the chat? Can the TV join you as well? Thank you so much. So lovely to see everyone in green. I mean, if I don't see anyone in green, it's giving a bit odd, you know? Guys, how excited are you for the Bok game today?
Very, very excited.
So excited. Okay.
Yes.
I love that atmosphere. Woo! Do you guys have a pre-game day ritual, maybe?
Yes, we drink beers. Yeah,
We come here,
drink beers.
I've been here since 9 a.m.
Okay, how important is it to get here early, actually?
It's so important. Look how
You
full it
can
is.
enjoy, exactly, you enjoy the atmosphere.
You need to get in here. You need to get here early and be as vibrant as you can be because the Bokke need our support, right?
They definitely do. But I'm actually going to get inside the circle in the middle. Speak to the gentleman over here. Listen, it's green and I love it. You've got a bit of style. How do you put together a game day outfit?
So here comes the best plug in the entire world. This is the company I work for.
Oh, okay.
It's called Evolve. They do beautiful, beautiful looks all green day. You guys owe me.
I love that so much. Lovely. But guys, Ethan Hooker, Durban's own, he's playing today. Do you think he'll shine?
Yes, I do.
Okay, looking forward to seeing him on the field.
I am. I think we're going to dominate, and it's going to be easy. Might be too easy.
Not too easy.
No, we want a game. We want like some excitement, but
You don't want it to be too easy. All right, I hear you guys. Enjoy the rest of the match. I need to find Kooks. Where's he?
Zenande, I'm right here behind you, and I found one of the biggest Springbok fans who's confident. How are you feeling? Are you excited for the game?
I'm very excited.
And why are you so excited? Tell me, like, how much do you love the Springboks?
Like 100%.
100%. And who's your favorite Springbok?
It has to be Eben Itzebeth.
But I mean, do you think now with Eben Itzebeth, why do you love him so much? I mean, why is he your favorite? Tell me.
Because he's very good at fighting, and I love fighting with my brother.
Whoa. So you don't like him because he can do lineouts? You like him because he can fight?
He is good at lineouts.
Well, the question is now, when you're fighting with your brother, who's winning those fights?
Me.
Does your brother call you Eben Itzebeth?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to enjoy the game, and I'll come and see you soon. We found someone who loves Eben. I mean, because of the fighting, but I'm looking at what
I'm getting it all in here with the gentleman ready for game day. How exciting is it?
Looking forward to the game. Yeah, it's going to be good fun.
Is it a home game for you, Durban?
It is a home game, so it's nice to have them back in Durban.
Okay, good. I mean, Ethan Hooker's Durban's own and he's playing today. Do you think he'll shine on the field?
Of course, holding thumbs for him. Yeah, we have to see what he can do.
Exactly. But we also have to talk about come on, bring it in. I need to ask about Damian Willemse at fly half. What do you think of that? Yes, at fullback, sorry. And what do you think of his versatility?
He's wonderful. He's a very versatile player, and he showed last week that he can do whatever he is asked to do.
Exactly. And what are you looking forward to in this ball game?
I just hope the guys continue from where they left off against the All Blacks. Just play the same game.
Well, we are looking forward to the Boks playing that game. It's going to be exciting.
You know, I got more fans. I mean, it's a good vibe here at this B field, and I got a man who was desperate for an interview. You almost pulled me down. You almost tackled me. You almost thought I was an Argentinian rugby player. That's how quickly you pulled me down.
I was ready to tackle for the opportunity. Thank you for the opportunity, though.
No, listen, this place is magical. You know, I mean, there's so many people here. There's a vibe here. I feel like, do you think the Boks will do something special for us?
Definitely. It's a special place, Durban. Fantastic weather. It's a weather conditions for rugby, running rugby. I think the battle will be won at the breakdown. We can get the ball to the wings, running rugby all day, every day.
All day, every day. I mean, the fans love the running rugby. But I guess Australia, we saw a little bit more conservative. Which Boks side do you think we'll see? We'll see the Tony ball, throw the ball around, or do you think we'll let the forwards go to work?
You know, the nice thing is we're going to be surprised because our coach, he always brings a surprise package. It's that present box that you open up and you never know what you're going to get. And I think that's what he's going to do today. He's really going to come out and show the guys, you know, I've got a plan. The guys are not going to be ready, and we're going to see some amazing rugby today.
Lots of people here, lots of vibe here. What makes Kings Park so special? You know, the people at home give it a bit of slap, saying like, the Boks do lose it. But what makes Kings Park so special?
I think just the people and the atmosphere, and everybody's like into the vibe. Argentina's a great team, and South Africa's are going to do their best to beat them. I think it's going to be a fantastic spectacle today. So
it's going to be a fantastic spectacle today. I need to find Zenande because I know tomorrow people will have a lot less of these. They'll need more of those tomorrow.
Yeah. Just thanks, man.
No problem. Getting some photos in, okay, before game day. Pre-game selfies, actually. But I am catching up with some of the fans. You guys are not from Durban, right?
No, we're not.
Where are you guys from?
We're from Joburg.
Okay, all of you?
Yes.
What made you come all the way to Durban? Did you miss it in Loftus, Emirates Park?
We did actually miss all of those. We actually bought tickets for all of the husbands for Father's Day.
Father's Day, come in. They have to feature in. You guys, the flags are up. Let's actually go join them. Let's join them. Here they are.
We got a man who's, I don't know if you're nervous or if you're stressed or you're happy because you're in between. How are you feeling?
I'm okay, Kooks. We just need to have a good start to the game. You know, Argentina is a very quick team, so it's nervous, but I just want good execution.
Look at the Springboks today. I mean, you look at our side, big, great mixture between experience and youth. But my focus is Sasha and Mani. Are you hoping Sasha stays on longer? But what do you think we're going to see from Sasha today at 10?
I think what's going to be key for Sasha is to execute the game plan well. Now, we did well when we played the high balls using the youthfulness of Ken and Moody, and it was very good in the previous game. So if Sasha does that well, I think we're going to have a good game.
Willem was incredible last week at 12, but now he's back to 15 and Dylan is back. Do you think that'll change much in the back line?
Not much. I think the blueprint of what the backs coach is trying to execute, it's well blended in the whole team. So I think we're going to have a good game, as long as the strategy is implemented well.
My man, good luck, enjoy the game, and I'll see you soon. Where's Zenande?
Okay, listen, we did find the husbands. They are here. The flags are high and we are waving. Ladies, I want you to tell me about what you guys have brought here in Durban today.
So we brought some mascots with us from Joburg. We decided to make a fun weekend of it, and they come with us everywhere. They were at the beach this morning, they came to breakfast, they're now at the rugby, and they have to make an appearance.
Okay, they're supporting the Bokke, but are they good enough to make us win today?
Yes, they are, because the Springbok can't. It's a Springbok, but the Springbok can't.
Okay. So do they have names?
Oh, well, they step out of those lanes.
Names. Molly. Okay.
That is Springbok.
Okay.
Luke.
Listen, hopefully these mascots are going to make us win today. We need it. Let's go find Kooks.
I'm still searching for people, and I'm seeing a crew of guys coming in here. You can't run away from me now. You call me and run away. You can't call me and run away. Well, tell me, listen. I mean, you're feeling good. Even the Boks are about to play. We're close to the build-up. Can you give me a prediction? I'm looking for predictions now.
I say 30-12 Boks.
A bonus point, we're getting it?
Yeah, for sure.
Boys, you tell me. I'm looking for predictions, quick ones. Boks Argentina.
35-15 to Springboks.
42-12 Boks. I'm going 2018 to the Boks.
Ooh, it's a touch one. You gotta give a prediction.
Prediction? I'm going to go with 34-27.
I love that. What to who, first of all?
To South Africa.
Okay, you gotta make sure. I'm loving the confidence. And Zenande, I'm hoping your fans are confident because my guys are.
Listen, I am hanging out with the green and gold army over here. Guys, are you from Durban?
Cape Town!
Cape Town! You know, I heard Cape Town. I heard so many good things about Cape Town and the atmosphere and the stadium. Why did you guys decide to come to Durban?
It's Springbok magic, Springbok fever. We follow them anywhere. Wherever they are, we'll go where they go.
Are you guys going overseas?
Going to, of course, we'll be there. We'll be there.
I love it so much. I mean, guys, they've been playing quite a different game of late, different techniques. What do you think of their form so far?
Amazing. It's amazing. It's a lot of innovation. So from that perspective, it's exciting for the crowd as well to engage and you can see that it's magic. It's magic, and they're separating the way they play to the rest of the rugby world. You can see it.
I mean, they were trying to catch on now. We needed to be innovative and come up with some new tricks out the bag, you know what I mean? But who are you looking forward to seeing today on the field? Sasha.
Absolutely, Sasha.
Big. Why?
No, that guy's next level. He's next level. We're looking forward to him. He's you can't read what he's going to do, so yeah, excited for what he's going to do today.
So excited to what's going to happen here today. Guys, pre-game rituals perhaps? Do you guys have any pre-game rituals?
No rituals.
We just go in and we win.
No underwear changes or anything. You don't put your underwear differently on.
We have a castle.
Listen, we enjoy the vibe here. Thank you so much, guys.
With the Boks playing their last game, oh man, how are you feeling? I mean, like, the guys are deserting you.
No.
It's the last home game. The Boks have had a good home stretch. How have you felt about the Boks home performances this year?
Listen, man, I'm just happy to be here. You know, I grew up in Durban. I was born in West Hospital, and I'm visiting. I was trying to pull my dad in. I bought him a ticket for the game. He was very excited. He's a bit camera shy, but yeah, you know what? It's a big game for us. New Zealand won. I think we've got to put some points on the board. We've got the chance to win the champs again, and I'm here for it, man. I used to run around, you know, this field smaller than this guy, you know, so I'm very excited.
So you're saying today, good vibe. Is what makes Kings Park so special? The fact that we can run around in these fields. There's be Bryce back here, and now everyone's back here watching the Boks in full front.
100%. I mean, you're passing the baton, right? You know, generation to generation, vibes stay the same, and it's just beautiful to just see a sea of green and gold. You know, there's so much pride behind the boys, and I'm sure they'll come out and make a great performance today.
Thank you,
Kooks,
man.
what do you have here? Actually, I just want to ask about your outfit. It looks so dope. How did you put it together? It's green and gold.
I feel a little bit bad because obviously I'm traveling. I actually wasn't expected to be at the game today. I moved my flight. Shout out Flash FA for only a $300 convenience fee. I'm flying out on Monday now. Bought a ticket for my old man, and yeah, we're here today. So I should have my green and gold on. I actually got a cap and the rest of it, but I'm literally just wearing a bit of the Zara sale from June. You know what I mean? Shout out the Zara sale. But I appreciate the
I love
appreciation.
it. You put it together so nicely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Kooks, so good to have you. It's been crazy. It's been amazing. The vibe it's just mwah, you know, it's giving Durban, it's giving rugby culture. Everyone's just so into the Springboks game.
No, it's been fantastic. The people are ready. As you're about to go to the main build-up now, the people are ready. It's been a fantastic vibe. Hope you guys have enjoyed the build-up. Myself and Zenande are out. It's time for us to go and watch Springboks.
It's time for us to get to the stands.
All right.
Side taking the field now.
Struck down the ground, what a victory, and victorious. Gilwai's going to the line, Gilwai's going to the line. Elliot Kipchoge storms into the history book. Unbelievable. Liverpool 2005. Oh, what a miss. It's the miss of the tournament. The American looks like he's got it.
Why do they call you the GOAT?
Here he comes, a legend saluting and saying goodbye.
Incredible. What a rally from Nkana. He's a bet. And he's a bet. It's Shabalala.
Not about us on this field anymore, it's about the people that go.
The Springboks, champions of the world. Absolutely in tears. And there goes the crowd to their feet. A new era for the World Supercross Championship. Unbelievable racing. You don't want to miss any of it. Are you ready for more flashy, brilliant, awesome,
Outrageous non-stop action.
turn the dial off?
They were born here, or they were born here. What matters is that they bleed here, because they don't just play for the team. They play for the places those teams represent. The Vodacom United Rugby Championship, broadcast proudly brought to you by Vodacom. The crown is never safe. It knows no loyalty, remembers no name. It must be fought for every step, every breath.
The Rugby Championship this year, it's really special. All 4 teams are really competitive. That's what's making it a big challenge.
My goodness, what a turnaround this has been.
But for us, it's really focusing on the next job.
And Argentina return to the winner's circle in the Rugby Championship.
And just when you reach for it, someone else is there. Pushing harder, chasing faster, ready to take it away.
It's a tough country, you know. They keep on fighting and we always know we're in for a big match against them.
So they've got a very good team and they're on the up. They play fast, they like the game loose, and they've got some exciting backs who can punish you from everywhere.
That is a beauty from Los Pumas.
The crown belongs only to those who endure.
Look out, Argentina, whoa!
Who rise in the moment that matters most.
Springbok Rugby, off sail beste.
Who hold their nerve when everything's on the line.
Every game for South Africa is a must-win. This first game against Argentina is going to be huge.
They'll come with everything they have, and that's rugby.
Immense desire, wanted it more than anyone else on the field.
They're good players. It's going to be a lacquer battle.
We just have to pitch up mentally, physically, and not take shots. Try to give shots.
One chance, one throw. Who dares to rule?
Well, there you have it, round 5 of the Rugby Championship here on your World of Champions. What a day it's going to be here in Durban, a place that this team, Los Pumas, absolutely love. They seem to rise to the occasion when they're playing here on the east coast of South Africa. But what will they be able to bring to the table today, considering the slaughter they've been leaving, having beaten the All Blacks as well as Australia? Is South Africa next on the cards? That's a question this man has to answer. The head coach, Rassie Erasmus, a couple of changes made to his side, a tweak here and there, but he wants to make sure that they defend their title. Malcolm Marx in picture, lots of work for them to do, especially in the set piece where Argentina seems to match them pound for pound. Both of these men were involved in 2015 as well when Los Pumas walked away with victory here. These are the results so far in the competition, and what a start it has been, particularly for Argentina, able to raise themselves in their second match with a 29-23 victory over New Zealand, and that has set them on a course for what has been a fiery 2025 edition. Every team with 2 victories and 2 losses, maybe bar New Zealand, who picked up their 3rd this morning. What a performance at Eden Park. Australia with a little bit of resurgence, but the Wallabies just not able to hang on for that one. And now is the big time. South Africa up against Argentina. Will they be able to move into that number 1 or number 2 position and try and vie for the trophy yet again? That is the question we're going to open right here, or answer right here on your World of Champions this afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us here in sunny Durban. A little bit of a breeze on the go at the moment, so not going to make conditions quite as sticky as some of my panelists here are used to. Speaking of, let me introduce you to former Springboks in Butch James, Opa Mohoje, and Victor Matfield. Mana, good to see you as always. Excited for this one?
Yeah, very excited. The whole of Durban's been very excited for this test match. It's the closest rugby championship ever, I would say. And this is a vital game for South Africa.
Big game coming up for South Africa. Oops, what has impressed you the most about the Springboks so far in this competition?
They've played really well so far. I think the forwards dominate really well. The finishers also, the guys that come off from the bench, they really seem to finish well. And we should use that as an advantage as we come into this game.
Yeah, Vic, for you? Advantage South Africa, it seems.
Yeah, let's hope. I think if we go back to the first game, we started off on fire, that first 20 minutes. Then we all know what happened in the second half. And then we almost took a step back. Said, listen, let's go back to our old DNA. We were a bit conservative. And now I think after this last New Zealand game, that second half in Wellington, now you want to put our foot on that accelerator. I think we want to go out and show what we can do. And we want to go show that we're the number 1 team in the world.
Yeah, lots of work for South Africa to do, but of course wanting to defend their title. Let's head over to our tactical corner. We're joined by Brayton Polser and the spicy plum, Stephen Kitsoff.
Thank you, Mats. We are so excited. We got a little tablet here. It's almost like that kid who was naughty. And the folks took the tablet away from them, but we're going to have fun today. We're going to play and try and educate the public on what has been happening the last couple of weeks. And what better man to have, the member of the bomb squad, Spicy Plum. He's right here, and I can't wait to untap his brain. Spicy?
Yeah, Brady, awesome to be here, and I think it's going to be an entertaining one. I think there's a lot on stake today, and I think hopefully putting up a good second half performance and we can come away with a good win, but hopefully a bonus point at the end of it as well. But I think it's a lot of work that's going to need to be done today.
One thing about Los Pumas, Mott, they are a tricky team, but we can't wait to unpack all the action.
Gentlemen, we'll be heading back to our tactical corner a little bit later as we unpack everything that will be happening here at Kings Park. It's filling up quite nicely. I was outside enjoying some of the activations of course. That's the Wig Gang. I found them at one of our favorite beverages outside. A lot of blue and white shirts as well. Argentina seem to have supported every single corner in the world, Butch.
Yeah, they do. They've got great supporters and also passionate supporters. So I'm sure they will be outnumbered, yeah, but I'm sure they will be just as loud as the Springbok supporters.
Fabulous weather as well that we're having here in eThekwini. A big celebration as well, of course, celebrating Heritage Month there in South Africa with Heritage Day during the week. A proud Zulu man there. Other proud Zulu men as well seem to have switched ancestry just for today, though, just for today. But one of our big cultures here is, of course, supporting our national teams and particularly the Springboks. Before we get into the Springboks proper, I want to talk about the championship as a whole. Australia, for you, they've been the surprise package of the competition. Do you think they can get over the line considering their performance this morning?
Yeah, they can get over the line. Obviously, right now this competition is very tight. It is for anyone. So if they work hard, really, I think at the end of the day, they will. They lost this morning, which was very unfortunate for them. New Zealand really played well, but they still have next week to make up for it as well.
Yeah, is this an All Black resurgence that we see?
Yeah, it's difficult. I think all the teams are up and down, and I think it's for South Africa to almost take it to our own hands today. If we go out there, get the bonus point win, then it's all in our hands. Then we just need to win next week as well with that bonus point, and no one can fight us. So yeah, it's been a fantastic rugby championship, and I think that's what you want. You want all the teams to be able to win the champions, and I mean, right now anyone can still win it. So what a rugby championship, and but let's hope South Africa today just gives that step ahead and everyone is chasing us.
Yeah, because if anyone can run the party, it's Argentina.
No, they certainly can, and I mean they're in the running to win the rugby championships themselves. So we know that they play with passion and a lot of heart all the time, but I think today they'll be up for it even more because they do have that chance to go into the lead and to win the championship. So I think it's going to be a really tough game for South Africa, and this Argentinian team, like I said, play with that heart, and it's the physicality that they play with and the way that they chop the knees and they defend. I think that's going to only fire them up even more when they are putting in those good tackles.
Yeah, we're looking forward to this one here at Kings Park. We're in Durban, lots of memories around here, especially where sport is concerned. We'll speak about some of the rugby ones in a moment. We want to first catch up with Tera Mthembu. He's out and about at Spur with our very own Kaya Zondo. They're throwing back to the 2003 Cricket World Cup.
Thanks, Mots. I'm at one of SuperSport's partner venues at Grand Canyon Spur in Pinetown. And I'm not alone today. I'm joined by a Dolphins legend, a former Protea, and a so-called rugby player. Apparently played in his days, but we'll chat about that now. Joining us is Kaya Zondo. Kaya, thanks for joining us. I mean, the first thing, obviously we're celebrating 30 years at SuperSport, which has been amazing memories. There's talk of not so good one, South Africa versus Sri Lanka in 2003. What are some of your memories of that game?
I can certainly say, Tera, that particular game was a sad moment for South Africans. We thought we had calculated that Duckworth-Lewis perfectly. They equaled and the game was tied, funny enough, but they needed one run extra to make sure that they win the game. And it was a semi-final to get into the World Cup final. And unfortunately, they miscalculated, and it was a sad day for South Africans because that would have been a very good victory.
Sad day for the Africans. Any good memories that you can think of recently?
Good memories. 2025, the World Test Championship, I think was excellent. I think it's a memory that South Africans will keep dear to their hearts and close. We are watching Temba Bavuma bat with a hamstring injury to lead the team to that victory. Watching Aiden Markram's 100, having his name marked up there as well. Lungsani Gidi's spell as well was excellent. I think the boys there did absolutely amazingly. So I can certainly say that particular game is going to stay in our hearts and in our memories on SuperSport forever.
And the main event tonight, the Springboks versus Argentina. What are your predictions?
Certainly the Springboks to win. I won't give you a score, but just a little bit of advice from my rugby days. I dropped the high ball. That's why I stopped. And I got hit by the loose trio. Yeah. So make sure, catch that high ball and don't get hit by the loose trio.
Catch that high ball, don't get hit by the loose trio. Over to you, Mott.
Enkos, my gents. Not too long to go until the start of that first half. It's round 5 of Rugby Championship action here at Kings Park in Durban. Speaking of this venue, everybody always goes back to 1995. The Springbok semi-final up against France. Drenched, horrendous weather. And bam, South Africa make it through.
Yeah, it was absolutely terrible weather. I think the game was delayed by about 2 hours, trying to clear all the puddles off the field. They had helicopters flying low to try brush the water off, and eventually it did get going. It was a bit of a scrappy game, but yeah, we snuck through there against the French. I was actually at the game myself. Luckily got invited by some friends, and we were in a box, so we didn't get wet. But yeah, I remember it very clearly. I was at grade 11, so a young boy, and watching us go through. Obviously they had to play the game, South Africa. If we didn't end up and the game was postponed or cancelled, we would have lost out, and France would have gone through. So a great win, and obviously our hero from the final, Joel, in these conditions to keep your footing and to make sure you make good contact with the ball is really tough. So Joel did really well in the semi-final as well.
Is that where you decided you wanted to be a Springbok? I like Joel Stransky.
Yeah, and I mean for the Sharks as well. Terry Lacroix, he spent a lot of time here at the Sharks as well, was one of my heroes as a schoolboy as well. So to see him, both of them playing here. Joel went to the same school as me, so also one of my heroes. So yeah, it was just a great game, and every time you come and watch them as a youngster, it does definitely motivate you to one day be a rugby player. Gentlemen, your favorite memories of coming out and playing in Durban?
My favorite memory is always playing Super Rugby here. It was always tough. You know that you come from Bloem where it's very, very dry, and then you get to Durban, the ball gets wet, it's a new surprise, something you got to play closer as a pack. It was very difficult. So some good memories. We didn't win a lot here, but definitely made memories.
Okay, Vic's not allowed to tell his memories. Okay?
Vic has won far too much.
I'll stay with the Springboks. I think
okay,
2009 British and Irish Lions were a very special game. First test of the series. Everyone was writing us off almost, said, listen, we're getting too old and everything, and then we came out. That first try John scored around the corner, just unbelievable. But the Bulls game is the Sharks in that final was the best ever.
He had to throw that in there. He had to throw that in there. So many great memories. Let us know your memories of Kings Park as well. Hashtag SS Rugby. And you know, all of these memories are just part of our 30-year celebration of SuperSport.
You've got to watch this.
Oh, and attack, not in first ball, huge appeal.
Been a well-played game from Williams.
Michael Schumacher. He's right for the taking.
Have you seen anything like that?
Welcome to your world of champions.
Scott Lolo, see everywhere.
The biggest show on earth has finally arrived on South African soil. Shabalala!
You've got to watch this.
And South Africa make history. The raw emotion, the jubilation takes over. Years in the waiting.
So many incredible moments here on your World of Champions. We're hoping for 30 times 30 more years of absolute splendor, and hopefully more in the green and gold of South Africa. You can also be a winner, of course, with the Be a Bar competition, courtesy of Coca-Cola. Make sure that you scan that QR code. Get your cans or your bottles. They have the QR code as well. SMS them through. That merchandise will be heading over to you. When we return, we're looking forward to all of the analysis. We'll be looking at Argentina as well as the Springboks as we build up to this round 5 action here on your World of Champions.
In South Africa, we know what it means to work for something greater.
To show up, even when no one is watching.
To start from the ground up.
We believe in second chances.
In the magic of first deliveries and first tries.
That's what the Springboks do.
And that's what we do. They inspire our nation.
And we cheer them on every chance we get.
Pick and Pay, proud retail partner of the Springboks.
At just 22 years of age, John Smith makes his debut.
I was nervous about, could I do this?
Huge pressure on his young shoulders.
We're not going to get to the top without having a drive and a passion.
Great servant of the game for South Africa. 100
is a lot.
It takes a lot to get from 1 to 100. Invest with the manager that turned 1 million into 100 million.
Much more fiercely contested than this.
One of the fiercest rivalries.
A huge clash. He is having the time of his life. Can you feel it? It's shaking.
Broadcast proudly brought to you by Discovery Bank and Kia.
Growing up, my father wore Pringle of Scotland. And so I want to pass that heritage on to my boy, to show him that life is all about hard work, but also about enjoying every moment, celebrating the good times in life. For me, it's about a legacy passed down through generations, leaving a legacy that's timeless, worn with pride, cherished forever. Pringle of Scotland, timeless legacy.
This one is far. Can he deliver? It's looking good.
And it's a beauty!
PostNet delivers, no matter what. When the Springboks said they needed extended squads to build depth and keep more players in the mix, when they said they'd like more coaching staff, more contracts for greater player rotation, when they said they were planning more alignment camps to build strength and hone skills, again, more flights, more hotel rooms, and more cake.
It's for us.
Of course we said, we'd like to help.
The whole team is my favorite team, and they're gonna win against Argentina. Go boys, go Boca!
It's getting a little bit cloudy here in Durban on the east coast of South Africa. What a great day has been so far. Celebrations as we head into the final home test match for the Springboks. They're up against Argentina. Right now, though, we're heading downstairs to Zenande. She's joined by some very special guests. Women's Rugby World Cup quarterfinalists, the Springbok women, including their captain, Nolasindi Sokoy.
Well, thank you so much, Mart. I'm standing by with the history makers, the Bok women. Listen, guys, I am so honored to be actually standing with you guys ahead of the Springbok game. How are you feeling? How's the atmosphere here in Durban?
Yeah, obviously being a home crowd and coming from Durban, it's been really amazing. To be able to come to the Springbok game after our performances at the World Cup is great, and to finally watch rugby is exciting.
Okay, I love that. I mean, you guys haven't been back for too long, right? How long did you guys get back to SA?
We got back Monday. Last Monday.
That is like literally now. How's been the atmosphere from South Africans ever since you guys touched home ground?
It's been good to be back home. Obviously, we would love to stay another 2 weeks, but unfortunately. But yeah, the vibe has been good. The people have been appreciating what we've done out there, and yeah, they're still showing the same love that they were showing, which is really special. Yeah.
Sissy, we are so proud. We love you guys so much. Cindy, I have to come to you. You announced your retirement, and you know you left such a huge legacy. The most capped captain in our history of the Bok women. Well, how was that moment like for you? The last game, the history-making moment.
For me, I was just taking every game at a time, and it was a great moment for us for the first time ever to win one full game, to win the second one, and to reach the quarters. It was something beautiful to witness, and I'm so proud of the girls because it was our aim to reach the quarters, and then we were like, everything after that, we will see what's going to happen.
That is so beautiful. Coming to you, Mary, new face, people are excited of you. I actually have to ask you about this book game. You know, we're talking about the trio that people absolutely love, Pollard, Reebok, and who's your favorite?
In all honesty, I mean, I think they all have different aspects to their game that I actually like, you know, but if I'm being honest, I think Manu's attack is very brilliant. Obviously, Pollard, his kicking is exceptional, and I think I'm that young Pollard, you know, so I look up to him in terms of his kicking. But Sasha, he's just he's all-rounder, you know, the kicking, he's got the attack, everything. So I think they're all great players, yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, ladies. Actually, I have to ask, what's the best thing you ate on your trip away? Because you said it felt like home being that side for too long.
Yeah, everyone gives me such a hard time because I'm English. But Z's actually live there, so I think that's a question for Zinsley.
Okay.
What have I eaten there? No, actually.
You eat the most.
No, I don't eat nothing. English breakfast. Not English breakfast. No, thank you.
English breakfast.
Yeah, I think so.
You stuck with it. Did you guys eat anything in particular from that side? Because you guys were there for quite a long time.
Not really. It's just that it was a good experience to be on that side, and you could see that the World Cup was prepared well. It was a world-class one, and we just enjoy our time here.
Okay. Well, you heard it from the ladies from VVIP here at Kings Park ahead of the Boks game. Back to you, Mods.
Thank you so much, Zenande. Well, a celebration of Women's Rugby World Cup here on your World of Champions. We're here for her, and the final will also be live here on your World of Champions. England up against Canada, a repeat of the 2014 final. England have been on a winning streak, par excellence. Will they be able to bring it home at home? That is the question. But the Maple Leafs, of course, have been tough. Knocked out the defending champions, New Zealand, so we're looking forward to that one as well. We'll keep an eye on it and give you updates throughout this match as well. Gentlemen, let's get into this conversation for Argentina proper. Why do you think there's been such a powerful resurgence in Argentina rugby now?
Yeah, I think they've been pretty powerful for the last couple of years. You know, they've always been a tough team to play against, and then they also create an upset nearly every year. So I think they're really well coached. They're nice and physical. They play clever rugby. Their discipline's got a lot better. So yeah, they're a really good team, and they're hard to beat.
Hard to beat, yeah.
Yeah, and I think also to top what you're saying, they're very passionate. They've got support back at home. A team that has grown a lot in recent years now. Look out, they are to win. They're in the running to win the championship. You know what I mean? So they've grown a lot. They're really passionate, and they know what they're playing for. They're playing for their country.
Yeah, they're playing for their country indeed. It will be absolute scenes the day they are able to win a Rugby World Cup or a Rugby Championship. This is where it starts, though. Will they be able to upset the apple cart? Let's hear from their head coach, Felipe Bontemponi.
Felipe, welcome to Durban. Given what you've achieved against Australia and New Zealand in this competition, how excited to be involved against the Springboks in these final 2 rounds with everything on the line?
Yeah, well, we take it round by round. You know, it's too far ahead to think on the 6th round. I think it's for us it's a great occasion. You know, coming and playing in the bi-champions or double champions, world champions in their backyard, and in Durban, such a mythical stadium, the Kings Park. We love this stadium, and it's a great atmosphere. So yeah, we are here to embrace the occasion. You know, I think it's great for us. It's a massive challenge. But I think we prepared well.
Unchanged backline from Sydney, but some changes in the pack. How important is the presence of a Pablo Matera in your starting lineup to set the tone?
Yeah, Pablo it's you know, I'm not saying nothing new. He's been there around for so long that, but it's a world-class player, and for us it's very important. But we trust in all of them. You know, it's not only just about Pablo. Pablo is definitely he's a natural leader, and it's one of the leaders of the team, but everyone would play their part, and I think everyone is important there, yeah.
Just your thoughts on what you've seen from the Springboks in the last 4 rounds?
Well, they are the #1 team, you know, in the world, and they are for a huge reason why they are the #1s. You know, they are very clinical. They know exactly what they want to do. They have a lot of depth in their squad, so yeah, I think they're a very complete team. which put us in a massive challenge. But yeah, that's what we are here for. Thank you.
Only 3 changes that have been made by coach Felipe Contamponi. The front row unchanged with the captain Julian Montoya starting at hooker. Only change has been made here in the engine room. Lucas Paulos coming in with Franco Molina, with Guido Petti and Pedro Rubioli starting on the bench. Pablo Matera replacing Juan Martin Gonzalez. He starts on the bench as well. The 9 and 10, Gonzalo Garcia with Santiago Carreras, and that midfield always exciting. Santiago Chocobares with Lucio Cinti. In the back 3, Mateo Carreras, Rodrigo Istro, as well as Juan Cruz Malia. For you, Vic, the quality of that pack.
Yeah, they need their pack to stand up today if they want to compete in this game. I think they're probably the best attacking team in the world at the moment. When the game gets loose, they're really dangerous. So we don't want it to get too loose today. But for them, their tight 5 need to stand up. I think they'll be very happy that they heard Ox and Chair's not playing this today, but I think the pack of South Africa will still be a threat of them. If we start getting scrum penalties, we start getting mauling penalties, then they will be under pressure. Then yellow cards come into play as well. So yeah, for them, if they want to compete today, that tight 5 will need to stand up, and I'm not sure if they've got the tight 5 that can stand up to us.
Yeah, well, we have a couple of Argentines also running around here, celebrating their team as well, considering the brilliance they've been able to put together. I think one of our teammates caught up with them. Hear their thoughts.
Now we're here in the Argentinian change room. There's no aircon here, like normal. I'm here with Suko, one of the ESPN commentators for them. Suko, Argentina's still in with a chance. Do you think they can go out there and upset the #1 team in the world today?
Hopefully. It's always a difficult turf playing here in South Africa. Only 1 win here 10 years ago in Durban, so good memories coming again in this stadium. But it's 2 world champions, the last rugby championship king, so it's so difficult. I think that the team has to be present in the physical battle. It's going to be physical today. If Argentina can put a step forward there, then we can start talking about the other things of the game. But I trust in this team. I think that in attack in this moment it's so dangerous. Now the challenge is to be present in defense and in the set pieces too, because again the Springboks, the set pieces are the heart of the game.
Well, we've talked a lot about their backline. Do you think if they win the game, do you think they can maybe score 4 tries as well?
Oh, that's for me, winning, it's just enough. But I think that this backline now is in the best moment of their life. The players individually in their career, Juan Cruz Malia, Santiago Chocobares, Thomas Albornoz as number 10, Isgro, Mateo Carreras, they are playing so good in their clubs. They are playing so good here in the team. So I think that they have the capacity to score tries. I think that they show the world that they can score tries in any turf. But here against the Springboks, first winning. If we can score 4 tries, it's going to be amazing.
Thank you very much. It's going to be a tough game. It's all to play for still, so let's see what happened today.
So it was Vic that was running around, hanging around with Ramiro Conti. He'll be in commentary in Spanish for the match this afternoon. Looking forward to that one. Let's head over quickly to the tactical zone. Brayton Pulser as well as Stephen Kitsoff. They've got all the juice as far as Los Pumas is concerned. Gentlemen?
Thank you much. I was hoping Victor would speak a bit more Spanish, but I mean, we all know, he's trying to learn the language. But Stephen, there was a Spanish word called the bajada. The bajada meant the Argentinian feared scrum over the last couple of years, and unfortunately, to a point, they lost it the last couple of years. What is your feeling of their strengths and weaknesses going into this game?
Yeah, Brady, I think when it comes to the scrum time, sometimes it's just a personnel thing. It's maybe not to have the right people or the right players, or playing all over the world as they do, but the Argentinians got great strength. I mean, they play with a lot of passion, fast start, and they build a big defensive pressure. Almost reminds me of a 2019 Springbok team, and it's just relentless. If you want to have some look at the clips here, and you can just see this comes from a long kick pressure, and they just build build and chase like wild dogs all the time. And then you see like the passion that the guys have and the pressure they build. Like they make that turnover, and from there comes 3 points, and they just keep building that scoreboard pressure, keep teams in their 22, and it's the way they start the game. So for us, it's going to have to be a how do we manage this? How do we keep this relentless chase and pressure and knock-ons? How do we keep it out of our and we just build pressure all the time. You see a positive leg tackle, and from there it just comes into a defensive poach, and then massive energy there. So yeah, Brady, I think defensive pressure is going to be a big thing for the Argentinians today.
And Stephen, do you think they can do that for 80+ minutes? Because obviously, you're sitting at home thinking, well, these guys are going to be in our faces, they're going to make it messy at the breakdown, but I'm sure you got something else to show us that, they are unfortunately fading most of the time in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think, and some of their weaknesses is definitely their pack, especially when it comes to the guys off the bench, and then just fading at the close. I mean, if we look at the way they played, and this is prime example from the first Test match, round 3. Argentina had a 21-7 lead going into halftime, and just from there, the last 20 minutes, Australians just kept building pressure, and then towards the end they started fading, and 85th minute try sealed the game for Australia. So yeah, I think their bench is a bit of a weakness this weekend, and for us it's going to be to capitalize on those moments and bury them towards the end of the game.
Well, Mots, I tell you what, this team has come a long way since Mbombela last year. They are the real deal, and I'm sure the Springboks went into this game sort of, trying to analyze every bit of detail of this tricky Argentinian team.
Certainly have. They would have to, considering the quality of this Los Pumas side. We've spoken about their performances, particularly against New Zealand, but also the resurgence against Australia as well. Let's talk a bit about their lineouts. Their lineouts has been firing quite well, using the set piece really well throughout the Rugby Championship. Why are they so unstoppable? How do you get the better of them?
Yeah, I mean, Bushy spoke about it. A lot of their players play all over the world. They play in the best competition, and their line-out is really strong at the moment. We said their scrum is not as strong as in the past, but from the line-out, they're more breakdowns. It's so important for them. It's always so difficult to get quick, clean ball. But yeah, the line-out's been really good. Montoya, their captain, is a fantastic thrower of the line-out as well. So he just needs a small target, and he will hit it. So yeah, and they play a lot off this line-out. They're very dangerous on first face as well. So that's something that we would really want to go out there and put them under pressure at line-out time.
How do you put that pressure on, Oaks?
Yeah, definitely. You need to put that pressure. So what South Africa need to do is they need to compete well. They need to identify where they jump and then compete there. If not, they need to stop the pressure. And then when they put up the first ruck, they need to put ruck pressure there just so they can get a bit of slow ball.
Yeah, and they, like you saw from those clips, they like to attack from those lineouts. So you almost want to try and block off the fore and back ball and give them the ball right in the front. So then it's hard for them to create any attack with the backs.
Yeah, looking forward to that. The rucks you've spoken about as well, just how good they are at the breakdown, slowing down South Africa's ball. These are the two that will probably be the most important for both sides. Julian Montoya, at 31 years old, has racked up stats galore. He is really the most important, one of the most important men in the side, the glue that keeps them together.
Yeah, you always talk about the spine, and it always starts with the hookers. So they're really important. I think when it comes to scrum time, everyone always talks about the props, but the hooker has such a huge role to play when it comes to scrum time as well. So they'll be vital scrums, and then obviously the line-out. Victor will tell you, and Opa will tell you, that it's not always about the thrower. You got to get the timing right. The lift has to be perfect, and often we'll blame the hooker because he's missed his jumper, but it's not always his fault. So it's always a bit of pressure. It's a bit breezy out there today as well, so the lineouts will be a challenge for both of them. But yeah, they're such an important part of a team and of the pack are the hookers.
Yeah, and with both these hookers, they're almost like a fourth loose forward. Both of them very good at breakdown time. We actually haven't seen Malcolm steal as many balls as when we saw him come off the bench. Maybe today is the day he needs to step up. We don't want to allow them to play a lot of phases. We need to get in there. We need to stop them behind the advantage line, and we want those turnovers at the breakdown.
Yeah, and breakdowns are very important in terms of attack. If you get good, quick, clean ball, then it allows the backs to attack well. So if you don't get that, if you get the dirty ball, then your ball's going to be slow. You know, you're always going to be working backwards. So clean breakdowns are also very, very important.
Quick ball. That's what both teams will be looking forward to in this one. We also want to make you a winner, of course. I mean, we're seeing two teams that are vying for victory today, but you can be a winner too. I'm going to give you some time to scan this QR code because you can win yourself 5,000 Rand with Pick and Pay. If you don't get to it on time, make sure that you head over to supersport.com, scan that QR code, and you could be a winner. When we return, we're looking at all the analysis for South Africa. How can they come out on top in this match and make it to the top of the table and hopefully be able to defend their title? That and more coming up.
Branas very manas. Karoo Martini, Pretoria Pinatage. Sy sien the sun. Rise. Weekend special. Klipnie Houston. Tall dog. And handsome. Brashoa van Coke. A Clipflix original. A Clipflix original. Eish. Met Asia. Met... You mean... Met Asia. But of course, Eisterman.
It starts before dawn. The commitment, the determination, the grit. Doing it over and over and over again. Taking care of business. But when the clutch moments come, and they will, you will need a team that has your back.
For me, that team is Pollen Finance.
Driving the best car, chasing a bright light, driving the late night, foot on the pedal, I need a drift car. Only the environment, driving the fast lane, chasing a bright light, you know you're the one.
Auto Trader, find your happy place.
Light the fire this game day with a winning lineup from Checkers. Like Championship Boerewors, thick or thin for just $109.99 per kilo. Steakhouse Classic Picanha Steak for only 190 Rand per kilo. And Coca-Cola Original Taste Less Sugar Soft Drink, 2 for 45 Rand. Save 11 Rand. Light the fire, South Africa, and let Checkers do the rest.
Not since its inception in 2012 has there been a more tightly contested edition of the Rugby Championship. 4 rounds played, 2 to go. Each team with 2 wins and 2 losses. 2 log points separating first from fourth. The margins wafer thin. Resurgent Wallabies, powerful, pacey Pumas, and All Blacks in transition have all contributed to the depth and complexity of this story. But the Springboks continue along their fascinating voyage of discovery, finding new players, exploring new ways, and taking their supporters on an intoxicating journey in the process. Ellis Park delivered 20 minutes of near-perfect rugby against the Wallabies, before sublime turned to ridiculous. Cape Town required a win at any cost, a return to tried, trusted, and delivered. The campaign was up and running, and belief restored that New Zealand's 50-match unbeaten record at Eden Park was under threat. But that, too, was not to be. A few soft defensive moments and a frustrating inability to convert territory and pressure into points, leaving the Springboks short of their goal. Their response in Wellington a week later gave the rugby world a tantalizing glimpse into the not-too-distant future. 6 changes in the starting backline and a relentless pursuit of set-piece and gain-line dominance combined in a merciless display that plunged the All Blacks to their worst ever defeat and reignited a Rugby Championship title defence for Siya Kolisi's men. This week in Durban, those Wellington heroes get to impose themselves once more, the only changes to that starting lineup being the 2 enforced by injury. The Springbok evolution continues with multiple threats, impressive depth, and an increasing adaptability to opponents and circumstances. Whatever this generation of Springboks produces, a sense of the unpredictable and unexpected is almost guaranteed. Get to the edge of your seat and stay there.
It's been brilliant, hasn't it? Rugby Championship 2025. What a start. What performances that we've seen from all 4 competitors in this year's competition. Really looking forward to what South Africa and Argentina will be able to dish out today. But not before we head over to Teram Tembu, who's speaking to the mascot winners for today's match. Hello, guys.
Thanks, Mods. I'm at Grand Canyon Spur in Pinetown, and I'm joined by 2 lucky winners who entered the Spur competition, and they have the privilege of being mascots for tonight's game. And I found my very first one, Leah. Where are you from, Leah?
I'm from Cape Town.
From Cape Town, and who's your favorite player?
Siya Kolisi.
Siya Kolisi, probably the country's head boy. If Siya Kolisi was sitting across you right now for today's game, what message would you give him?
Tackle order, score a lot of tries, and try your best.
Try your best. That's all they can do, Leah. Good luck for tonight, and I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you so much.
Cool. Thanks, and that's Leah. And I'm going to find my second winner of tonight's game. And her name, funny enough, is Siya. And she's sitting here with her family. Siya, how are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good, Siya. How excited are you for tonight's opportunity?
I'm very excited for the Booker to win.
Yes, and very excited indeed. So Siya's been joined by her family, and they want to have a specific cheer for the poker today. And her brother is going to lead for us, and then we're going to shout loud for the poker.
3, 2, 1.
Poker, 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 poker. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Back to you, Mots.
Thank you, Tara. It's good to see that the kids are all right. So already shouting at the top of their lungs for the Boca. But this is a team that they will have to bulldoze today if they want to get back to the top of the table. What a squad they have been, Los Pumas. What great performances they've been able to put out on the field today up against a juggernaut in the #1 team in the world. Let's hear from their head coach, none other than Rassie Rasmus.
Rassie, heading into this round, all the talk was this was the most tightly contested rugby championship ever since inception. Has that changed the mindset going into this game?
I think with the result this morning, you know, we all now know that Argentina is now fully in it. I think if Australia won, they were out of it, but now they're fully in it, and if they get 5 league points out of this. So no, I think it changed this morning, and it will be much tougher because although it would have been tough, they would really believe they're in with the mix now.
3 selection changes in your starting lineup this week, all of those forced by injury. How much are you looking for continuity from that Wellington performance?
I would like to have continuity in performance. We'd like to think if we keep on training together and change the team now and then, we'll get better as a group. But yes, the performance, the result would be great if we can do that, but I'm sure Argentina will try and stand in our way.
How much of a disruption has it been to have Ox withdraw the day before the game?
Yeah, it's not ideal, but I mean it happens in all teams, and Boan has been training a lot with us, and Hendrik can also help out a little bit at loose forward, at loose head there, so I think we will be okay, and Hendrik might also cover for us if we have to have a real big injury at hooker, and obviously also Marcus covering there. So it was disruptive, but it happened in all teams.
And it has been a theme this season when players have been given the opportunity to step up, they've grabbed that opportunity.
Yeah, that's the ideal world, you know, and still try and get the results. Obviously, there were 2 games where we slipped up, and we really don't want to slip up today. Thanks, man. Cheers.
Another tough battle to go for South Africa. This is how they line up. Juan Venter coming in for Axon Chews, out with a niggle together with Malcolm Marks and Thomas du Toit in the front row. Ebenezer with back in the starting 15. He replaces the injured Lodiaga with Ruan Nokia in the engine room. The back 3, Captain Kalisi in his 97th test tonight, Peter Steph du Toit and Jasper Visa. The halfback pairing unchanged. Sasha Feinberg and Gomezulu together with Kobus Reinach. And in the midfield, Kanan Moody. What a game he had against New Zealand with Damian De Alendi also returned winning, as well as the back three, Ethan Hooker, Cheslin Colby, and Damian Willems. Great to see all three of them in the starting 15 as well. Changes to the bench, but we'll talk about that in just a moment. I think I'll go with you, obviously, your thoughts on that pack and how it's been performing so far this season.
The pack has been performing very well. We all know how good our scrums can be. Just unfortunate today that Ox is not present, but we know that Buwan has got big shoes to fill, so he's got a lot of work to do. Malcolm Marks, we also know what we can do, especially with the breakdown as well. So it's exciting to see Eben also back, the big man. So it's going to be a lekker day for the guys. They know that they're going to have to work very hard to beat Argentina today. They lost home game in South Africa.
Yeah, thank you so much. We're going to head over to our tactical zone. We'll come back, get the panelists' thoughts in just a moment. Breaks, Stephen, what do you have for us? What do you need to show us?
Yeah, thank you, Moti. Let's look at the world champions. And I tell you what, the fitness and strength conditioning coach of the Springboks, Andy Edwards, is doing a stellar job. Because, Stephen, we're going to look at some clips now. But to be able to play the so-called Tony ball, you need to be very fit.
No, 100%. I think this is a fit Springbok team, and you can see it towards later stages of the game. The way the guys are willing to work off the ball, the effort and the attitude that goes into the game is just absolutely brilliant and top-notch. And as you said, a lot of credit to Andy and to Tony for unlocking that from the Springboks.
All Black fans, especially those in Cape Town, please forgive me, but I need to dive into this clip. It's very important to look at this clip. A year ago or two, we wouldn't have ever go out of our own sort of half. Damian Willems just doing amazing work. He's cutting the fence to pieces. Grant Williams, he is so fast in finding Andre Esterhuizen. That is just amazing support play from the Springboks. But just to pause it there, I mean, I want to show you the great Adi Sevilla. He is tracking back and he doesn't like it. And look at the time as well, Stephen. It's really, you know, sort of late in the game where the Springboks still have the energy and synergy to go all the way.
No, 100%. I think these moments like this is where a world-class team actually puts the foot on the pedal and actually destroys teams. So it is quite disheartening to see a world-class player like Adi walk back, but all credit to the Springboks. I think they just showed the maturity and what a world-class bench they have.
And how I wish Tony Ball was also part in my day, but unfortunately that's the way it is. Let's go into the next clip. The next clip illustrates the turnover ball from the Springboks is quite magnificent. 10 years ago, turnover ball wasn't a thing, but now Tony and Russ and the guys got it right. Look at this clip, for instance. We're going here, Ethan Hooker, who's magnificent, by the way. He again, you know, we all know how strong he is. They didn't know much about him, but now the All Blacks know about him. But look at his pace. And now everybody is knowing and understanding what to do. They're looking after the ball. We mentioned earlier on that the breakdowns wasn't great in the previous game at Eden Park, but they worked on their game and they secured the ball every time. Patience on attack. Jasper, you know, is getting hold of All Black or two, and then Kobus is getting the ball to the wide spaces. They're playing to the wide spaces because you want to make sure the likes of Adi Sevilla and Satiti doesn't come to the ball. But now what's coming up now, it is just incredible. Mani magic. And I want to show you the spaces that he always get right. I mean, there is plenty of spaces. This is the plan move, by the way. And Peter Step the Tue, the ever-present Peter Step the Tue, he is getting the ball, favorable bounce, and then Kwagga Smith. Amazing team try. Something we haven't seen from the Boks. They've been trying a lot of stuff, Stephen, lately. But this clip for me has been the epitome of what they want to achieve.
No, 100%. I think just for Mani to spot that space, Peter Steph to execute the catch, and then the offload to Kwagga, is what us as supporters want to see. So yeah, brilliant stuff from Tony and Felix and everyone involved in the attack. But yeah, hopefully we see a lot more of this today.
Well, hopefully we see a lot more of this today, Mots. I tell you what, they are certainly getting the balance right, the Springboks. And hopefully today, against a very tricky Los Pumas team, they need to get it right and make sure they secure a good ball at the breakdown.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Looking forward to the tactics that they'll be able to use. In the meantime, we want you to get involved in putting together our dream team. SuperSport.com. That's where you can go to vote. So far, we have our pack locked and loaded, featuring our very own Victor Matfield there. And now is the big one. Who is the best scrum half that's ever worn green and gold? And you see Butch is already sweating because he's like, I need the guy inside me to be amazing. Those are the 5 that you can vote for, including the legend himself, years for the best days. And you head over to supersport.com. You can win yourself some amazing merchandise as well. So make sure that you vote and stand a chance to win. Your number 9?
Yeah, I was hoping you weren't going to ask me. I hate having to pick, but I played with 4 out of the 5 there. Just didn't play with Faf. But for me, it's Fourie du Preez.
Fourie du Preez?
Yeah, I have to agree. He's one of those guys that inspired us back in 2007 in the World Cup. That's how we got to love rugby, because of that group that really inspired us. So I definitely go to Fourie du Preez.
Do I even have to ask?
You ask me. You know it's Fourie with me, yeah.
The one player who did not win World Player of the Match of the World, and he should have, Fourie du Preez. So that's the vote from the panel. Would love to hear from you as well. Hashtag #SSRugby, off to supersport.com. Make sure you vote. Don Iman just setting the last word for his forwards, probably reminding them, Fatula, Avadu, man. The other person that's going to be under a bit of pressure today is Marco van Staden, coming onto the bench with a late change. Oxen chair out, which means Janendra Wessels has to cover Lucette Prop. What have you seen from Marco van Staden outside of what we saw in the Expos in the 2023 Rugby World Cup that he'll be able to bring to the table today?
Yeah, I think they've probably trained him there throughout the season, but I'll be very surprised if you go on that hooker, actually. I think there's an option to move Thomas du Toit also to Lucette when you bring Wilco Low on. I think Jan Hendrik might end up in that hooker position. Even if Marco comes onto the field, he might scrum there, but you'll still use Jan Hendrik if he's on the Lucette to throw into the line-out. So I don't think there'll be too much pressure on them. We've seen Dion Fourie go in a World Cup final. Yes, I know he played a bit more at hooker, but I mean, he was picked as an open sider, went into a World Cup final and played almost 80 minutes and won the World Cup final fight. So I think he'll be fine. I'm very happy he gets another chance because Marco has been outstanding every time he had an opportunity, but I think we'll probably see him coming as a loose forward today, not a hooker.
Yeah, we'll be seeing the captains in just a moment in the coin toss. Who gets the ball first? I know South Africa love to have the ball first all the time, standing by, going head-to-head, looking each other in the eye. Angus Gardner will be leading the game this evening as well. Opa, as we watch the coin toss, from what you've seen from South Africa and the improvement in the breakdown, from being counter-rugged by New Zealand in the first test at Eden Park to the performance in Wellington, where do you think the team has gotten better?
Yeah, definitely breakdown is one of the aspects that have improved. I think if you do collect your breakdowns, then you are highly likely going to win the game. If you get countered the whole time, you get slow ball, you're going to struggle to put up your attack. So it's very important for you to work on your breakdowns every single time, because breakdown happens a lot of the times during the game. So definitely a breakdown was a massive work on.
Yeah, another one was our entries into the 22, Butch. It seems that we found our ruthlessness in that second half against the All Blacks, but it's not something that's coming naturally to the side from the start at the moment.
Yeah, we're creating a lot of chances. We're just not taking them a lot. 2 weekends ago, it was a little bit different. I thought we were really good at taking our chances. And the thing that impressed me the most was actually our kick restarts. With Jasper Visser at the back there, catching it's a tough skill to do, taking a high kick from a fly off. You've got pressure, you've got to keep your eye on the ball, and then you've got these guys all hunting you down and hitting you as hard as they can. He was solid there, he actually got us some momentum there. And then Kobus with the box kick, Ethan Hooker taking the ball out the sky, getting the ball back for us. So that for me was the most impressive, was our restarts. And once we scored, we didn't allow them any chance of scoring.
Yeah, Motsi, I think the one thing we don't talk enough about is the aerial battle. And I think that's where we were so good against New Zealand. That gave us all those opportunities. Everyone talked, we play with more rugby, Tony ball. That's all from getting back those high balls that Kobus kicked really well in that previous game. So again today, Argentina love the high ball. They love that scraps as well. They work really hard to get that scraps back for them. So for today, winning those high balls, or if it gets to the ground to win those scraps, that's where you get a lot of territory as well.
They certainly were. Kanan Moody, Ethan Hooker, absolutely amazing with Damon Willems, who was playing at centre, inside centre, now at fullback. Your thoughts on that back three?
Yeah, the back three is quite incredible. Particularly, well, I'd like to speak about Kanan Moody on 13 as well. He's going to have a lot of work against Sinti. He's going to have to make really, really good defensive reads. So I'm excited to see that. They really get a lot of momentum. So I'm really excited to see him also with Damien Delende as well, one of the best centers in the world. I think they're going to make a massive difference today.
Defensively was outstanding against the All Blacks.
Yeah, look, we've seen him defend really well on the wing, and to come in and defend at 13, it's definitely the hardest position to defend at is 13. So he's making the right calls and decisions, and there's never been a doubt that he can tackle. He certainly does get his shoulder in and puts in a good hit. So yeah, I think he's a wonderful player. He's in some good form again, and it's good to see him enjoying himself as well.
We're out of time, gentlemen, so one would answer your prediction.
Box by 15.
Box by 15.
Box by 10.
I'm going box by 5. I think it's going to be close.
Box by 5. You think it's going to be a little tighter? I would love to hear from you as well. Hashtag SS Rugby. Let us know your thoughts, your predictions. Throw in the numbers if you want to as well. Didn't ask Brace or Stephen because I know they're backing the Springboks today. And so are the faithful that have come out here at Kings Park in Durban. A vibe is already going on. It's getting louder and louder in the stadium. Scattered blue and white shirts here and there to come and support Los Pumas, who's been sensational in Rugby Championship 2025. We're standing by for what should be an amazing match. The first half is coming up.
The ground that remembers greatness tells those upon it to rise and reclaim it. The Castle Lager Rugby Championship. 4 legendary nations rise up. This is rugby, only on SuperSport. Broadcast proudly brought to you by FNB and Pick and Pay.
Mzansi. This Heritage Month, we're celebrating the very heart and soul of our finest brands at Macro. We're bringing you deals that'll fire up your prize and lift your mood. Like bulk Jacques Callis Boerewors at 89 per kg, save 40 Rand. Chaka 4 kg Brie briquettes at 85, save 10 Rand. And case of Savannah Dry Premium Cider 330ml at 409, save 20 Rand. From all of us at Macro, happy Heritage Month.
What doing?
Just thinking about money stuff, Moose, especially with the baby on the way. And what if it's twins?
Okay, I love you.
I love you too, Moose and...
Goose.
Goose.
When things change, stay on top of your finances with your free credit score and report. ClearScore, best friend for your finances.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back.
The decree has been proclaimed. The Emperor has summoned mighty warriors to battle each other for our entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Taser with Michael the Hitman Head.
Which champions will rise to meet their destiny on the 4th of October at Emperor's Palace?
Brian Taser!
This broadcast is proudly sponsored by SuperSport Bet and IME.
I'm good. I see you also styling the fancy boots now.
Right to my feet.
Right in your feet. Yeah. How long have me and you been doing this now?
15 years now.
15 years. Well, we've certainly done a few things, eh?
I believe so.
Yeah. I think we can go again. You ready?
One more time.
One more time.
Let's go. Yes.
Thank you.
Mom, lunch is on me this time.
At Spur, it's more than a meal. It's living with a taste for life.
They inspire our nation.
And we cheer them on every chance we get.
Pick and Pay, proud retail partner of the Springboks.
Outsurance will do all they can to save you money on your car insurance premium. But what if they just can't? Well, they'll give you cash just for trying. That's right, just ask for 500 Rand cash. But wait, there's more. If you don't save and have been claim-free and with the same insurer for 3 years, you can ask for 1,500 Rand cash.
savings or cash, you always get something out. Go to outsurance.co.za for a 10-minute quote that could save you thousands.
The man in charge of this test match battle in Durban is Angus Gardner. The Sydney-born 40-year-old, who was named World Rugby Referee of the Year in 2018, will be assisted by France's Pierre Brousset and New Zealander Angus Mabey, while another Australian, Brett Cronin, is the TMO.
Just 3 matches are left to play. Edition of the tournament since its inception back in 2012. Coming into this penultimate round, just 2 log points separated Australia in first place from Argentina in fourth, with the Springboks and All Blacks locked together. Now, following New Zealand's non-bonus point victory against Australia in Auckland earlier today, it remains possible for any one of the 4 teams to win the Rugby Championship. But Siya Kolisi's Springboks come to Durban with the opportunity to take control of the championship heading into the final round next week. This is how Los Pumas line up, captained from the front row by Julian Montoya, with Vivas and Sclavi on either side. Franco Molina and Lucas Paulos in the second row. Big changes in the back row. Pablo Matera comes in for Juan Martin Gonzalez to provide power and pace in the back row. No change in the back line to the team that beat Australia in Sydney. Chocobares and Sinti continue to grow as a midfield combination, and then Mateo Carreras and a former Sevens World Player of the Year in Rodrigo Isgro on the wings. Juan Cruz Malia is at fullback, and a 6-2 split on the bench picked by head coach Felipe Contepomi. Rassie Erasmus, Siya Kolisi and the Springboks coming off a record defeat of the All Blacks in Wellington, and only changes made due to injury. And one of those at loose head prop, Boan Venter in for Ox and Chair. Irvin Etzebeth starts in place of the injured Loet de Jager, but no change in the back row. Kolisi, De Toy and Visa outstanding in Wellington. Kobus Reinach and Sasha Feinberg and Ngomezulu retained as the starting halfbacks, and Damien Derlendi into the inside centre position in partnership with Kane and Moody, with the injury to Apalele Fassi, which sees Damian Willemse move to the starting number 15 jersey. Cheslin Colby and Ethan Hooker on the wings. 5-3 split on the bench for the Springboks, with that late change with the withdrawal of Ox and Chair, seeing Marco van Staden take over jersey number 16. Jan-Hendrik Wessels covering the loose head prop position. Wilco Low, Erkje Snyman and Quagga Smith, the other forward replacements. And Morne van den Berg in onto the bench with the injury to Grant Williams. Mani Libok and Andre Esterhuizen continue the picture. Certainly the most tightly contested Castle Lager Rugby Championship to date. Not one side has won consecutive games in the championship this year. Coming into round 5, it was 2 wins to each of the 4 sides, and none of those consecutive. And that trend continued this morning with New Zealand's defeat of Australia at Eden Park in Auckland, but no bonus points won. So the All Blacks on 14 points on the log, but the Springboks with a superior points difference. So any win here this afternoon would see them going into the final round on top of the championship log, but they will want more than that. 3 matches played between these 2 countries in Durban, 2 of them won by the Springboks, and Argentina's only victory on South African soil coming at this stadium in 2015, a win by 37 points to 25. But the last 10 matches between these 2 countries have seen 9 victories for the Springboks. The only win for Argentina coming in Santiago in last year's Rugby Championship by a single point. Marcos Crema alongside Pablo Matera and Joaquin Oviedo in the back row. It is a powerhouse back row. The question for Argentina here this afternoon will be whether they can cope
with the power of the Springbok tight five. They've shown throughout this rugby championship that they have incredible pace and skill amongst their back division, but they need front football to work with. Julian Montoya, 49th time as captain, 9th against South Africa. Recently taken up a contract at Section Paloise in France, having played 78 matches in the colours of the Leicester Tigers in England. But now, Durban will give Siya Kolisi and his Springboks a rousing welcome. Looking to defend a rugby championship title for the first time in their history. Siya Kolisi leads his country for the 65th time in his 97th Test match. The century beckons for the Springboks captain, but that, this evening in Durban, will be the furthest thing from his mind. Starting in the number 6 jersey for just the second time in this rugby championship. He's filled in twice in jersey number 8, but with the return of Jasper Wiese from suspension, he is back in his favourite 6, and the cohesion between South Africa's captain Pieter-Steph du Toit and Jasper Wiese was plain for all to see in that massive 43-10 defeat of New Zealand in Wellington a fortnight ago. It is time for the national anthems in Durban.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're willing and able, please stand for the singing of the national anthem of Argentina, which will be sung by Louis Luik.
Los laureles que supimos conseguir, que supimos conseguir, coronados de gloria vivamos, ofremos con gloria morir, ofremos con gloria morir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the singing of the South African national anthem, which will be sung by all of you and Amanda Black.
Tea.
Well, it may be the most tightly contested rugby championship ever, but it's also had the best anthems in the history of the competition. Alongside me in commentary this afternoon, former Springbok loose forward and World Cup winner Skalkberger.
What a build-up. This is Durban has come out to play. Siya Kolisi coming out in the media saying the Springboks owe Durban a performance. Also prior to that, Matthew, thank you for the timely reminder of 2015 characterized by Juan Umaf hat-trick. If you're a Springbok fan, you don't want a repeat of that. A lot has been said about bonus points. Springboks don't have bonus points on their mind. Not yet, at least. It's getting the same rhythm they had in Wellington a fortnight ago. That will go a long way to ensure a good result for them.
Final words from the Springbok captain and a word from our pitchside commentator this evening, former Springbok fly-half, World Cup winner Butch James. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Matty. Evening, Scala. Conditions are perfect down here. The field is in absolute pristine condition. I was a bit worried earlier in the week when we had that little bit of rain because it can get a bit slippery. But since Wednesday, it's been nice and sunny, and this pitch is really incredible. A little bit of a wind down here, so for the kickers and the hookers, it might be a little bit of a challenge, but I'm sure they'll be able to cope with it.
2 matches for Julian Montoya's team away to Australia. They lost the first of those in Townsville. It was tight, 28 points to 24. They won the return in Sydney, 28 points to 26. They also defeated the All Blacks in round 2 of the competition, 29 points to 23 at home. Came into this penultimate round on 9 points, 2 adrift of Australia, who were on 11. And Santiago Carreras gets the 39th test match between South Africa and Argentina underway.